Well, we are so excited to have this next guest on the place today, Mr. Dustin Atwood. How are you?
Doing well. How you doing?
I am doing absolutely amazing. Listen, I gave you a moniker. Now, Dustin didn't ask for this. I just did because I've been here so many times, and it's so true. You are a wealth of wisdom when it comes to car care. You are the king of car care, my friends. A1 Custom Car Care. Listen, today we're talking about, Dustin, gas.
Yes.
Okay.
Big deal.
You know how excited I am about this? Because I've always wondered this.
Okay.
You know, we pull up to the gas station, right? There's 3 different types.
Always.
87, 89, 91, something like that, right? I've always wondered, is there a big difference between the 3? Am I doing something wrong when I hit that 87? Tell us about this.
So, a couple of things. Ethanol, we've got to talk about that.
Okay, ethanol, yeah.
Almost all here in the state of Missouri, our lower octane levels typically are going to have 10% ethanol.
Okay.
So older vehicles, they're not really designed for that 10% ethanol, so you got to be a little careful.
Okay.
But the difference in octane readings is the resistance to pre-ignition or spark knock. Now, just
blew my mind. Okay.
Bear with me just a second.
Let's go. Let's hear it.
Most everybody out there, you're going to be more than fine running the lower grade octane.
Okay.
It's when you get to high performance or increased combustion pressure, you need that higher octane. So if you're driving your Chevy pickup, your Honda Civic, your Jeep, they're designed, and it'll say it in the owner's manual, what octane to run. Now, if you have a Corvette, Camaro, Mustang,
high performance
Dodge Vipers, you need that resistance to pre-ignition, which is the only time you're really going to want to run 91 or better octane. So most folks out there run just the low grade, and you'll be perfectly fine.
And that's perfectly fine.
Yes.
Okay. So let me ask you this.
Okay.
Also, I feel like it's shown up recently, but it could be 10 years. I don't know. I've lost track of time. You look over to the left. You got your 87, 89, and 91. But over to the left, there's one maybe sometimes it's like 85 or a lot lower. What even is that?
Well, so you're probably talking E85 or E15.
Yes.
So that is the percentage of ethanol in there.
Okay. And you're saying that's not good?
It's not great for cars.
Okay.
It really is not. The other thing is the shelf life on that fuel is not near as long as if you get straight run fuel with 0 ethanol.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What is the purpose? Why is that even there? Is it just because it's cheaper?
It basically bolstered some of the corn production.
Oh, interesting.
And it was more of a legislative decision, in my opinion,
Sure.
than it was a automotive person deeming this is great for cars.
This is good for cars,
However, we all have to deal with it.
Sure.
And it really wasn't necessarily our decision, but we need to be informed on it. And that's really hopefully what we're doing for folks out here today.
Oh my gosh, the education you're giving us is incredible. Let me tell you, A1 Custom Car Care, everyone, man. So, Dustin, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Speaking of gas, we're talking about gas.
Absolutely.
Okay, 87, 89, 91.
Yep.
What about gas stations?
Big difference.
Okay.
And a lot of folks don't know this.
No, I didn't.
When you go to your private label.
Sure.
And you don't go to a Conoco or a Marathon or a Phillips 66.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever noticed, but a lot of folks out there, I bet you have, it'll say top tier on those oil company fuel stations.
Never knew that.
Top tier is a minimum standard that General Motors developed many years ago to fight carbon buildup. Now, everybody out there may think, oh, who cares about that?
Sure.
If you drive a 10-year-old or newer, turbocharged, gasoline direct injected vehicle, huge difference. It will absolutely cause you issues running private label fuel due to a crazy amount of carbon buildup, and you will lose fuel economy, performance, and sometimes a drivability issue. And what I mean by that is it won't run correctly over time, and so you're damaging your vehicle very slowly running a lesser grade of fuel in there. So that top tier badging says, hey, this is a minimum standard that we're going to adhere to protect your very expensive investment.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Big deal.
You just learned that here. That education is amazing.
That's what we're here for.
Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
A1 Custom Car Care. Now you know why I call him the king of car care, my friends.
Appreciate
You've got to come here. All your car needs. Dustin, thanks for being on the place.
Thanks for being here.
You bet.